What's going on, everybody? Welcome. It's Friday night, May 22nd. Thank you guys for joining me. We are live at the Chateau Motel, and my name is Jeremy Buck. Thank you guys for tuning in. This is episode 10. Can you believe it? The 10th week in a row that we've been quarantined, and that we are bringing you these shows live right from my studio, or I should say my garage, also known as the Chateau Motel. Very cool place to be. I'd like to thank my wife once again for making this possible, switching the cameras, and every week she gets better, and we're so thrilled to be able to do this together, so it keeps us from maybe killing each other being locked in quarantine. Now, we're really civil, I mean that, but you know, it's given us something to do, you know, and that's the beautiful thing about this whole thing, is that we are making the most of it, and I hope you guys are too. So again, thank you guys for tuning in. Let's go ahead and get this party started here. I hope you guys got a drink. I'm sure you do. If this is not your first time to our show, we want to welcome you. I know we have people watching from Buenos Aires. Very cool. Thank you guys there for watching. And New Zealand's in the house. New Zealand's in the house. And Bedford, Indiana's in the house. Thank you, Elizabeth Voris, for watching and everything. So cheers, everybody. Raise your glasses, and let's do an old-fashioned bonsai. Bonsai! 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 All right, this is a very special show for us tonight. Got Mr. Mosey, MD, is in. He's going to be a guest tonight. Is everything okay, Cherie? You keep looking around.
Did you forget to turn on the lights?
Did I forget to turn on the light? No, every light is on.
Okay, good. We're good.
Yeah, I got every light on here as far as I know. Is it too bright? Is it too dark there? I don't know. I think it feels pretty good, but
Someone said it was dark.
It's dark. So we're gonna start this off. Like I said, sorry about that. Sometimes there's some technical difficulties, but we're ready to go now. It's our 10th episode, and I'm gonna kick off with a song here that is on the Fool's Gold album, and it's called "Revolution versus Evolution." And I think it's an interesting song with the times that we're living in. And the times when I wrote this, we released this in 2007, and still poignant, I think, at the time of just, you know, it's okay to second guess things, you know. We're educated people out there. We got to look, do our best we can to try to find facts. I don't even know if facts exist anymore. It's mostly based on our belief system. But either way, we got to do our best to just kind of see both sides. So maybe we can get through this thing together, because that's the ultimate goal here, is that we're in this together. So let's just try to treat people with kindness. Let's not get so mad. Everything's so polarized right now. We're all in this together. It's a tough time, but if we stick together, we can make the most of it. So this song is called Revolution versus Evolution. I don't really want a revolution, no, no. I think there's more is gained with evolution, oh. And then they throw you in the box, and then they throw away the key, and they call it an institution. And then they tell you what to say, and then they tell you how to speak, and they say it's your only solution. I don't really want a revolution, no, no. I think the more is gained, the revolution. So, and then they throw you in the fight, and then they tell you that it's right to defend in the false conclusion. And then they say what you want, and then you want what they say, and it leads to a state of confusion. Well, I don't need it anymore. No, it's not what I'm fighting for. Well, I don't need it anymore. No, it's not what the answers are for. I don't really want a resolution, no, no. That has to do with more pollution, no. And then they tell you that it's not, while the world is burning hot and the ice melts into the ocean. And then they say what you want, then you want what they say, and it leads to a simple delusion. Well, I don't need it anymore. No, it's not what I'm fighting for. Well, I don't need it anymore. No, it's not what the answers are for. I said it's not what I'm fighting I don't need it anymore. No, it's not what the answers are for. I don't need it anymore. No, it's not what I'm fighting for. I don't need it anymore. No, it's not what the answers are for. I said it's not what I'm fighting for. I said now we don't need a war. Thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Wow. I have not played that song in a very, very long time. I thought about calling this show the Songs I Don't Know Show, because I'm really trying to pull out some eclectic tunes that have been, laying around gathering dust for a while, and I try to reinvent them in a new way. So I hope you guys are enjoying it. So cheers, everybody. Much love to you all. Bonsai. 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 That's right. So do me a favor while you're out there right now. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know that you are watching. We like to look at the comments after the show and be like, man, that's so cool you guys tuned in. It means a lot to us because we put a lot of work and effort into these shows. Like literally every day we're working on this, and we're trying to make this show even more special than the last. Last show was really cool. We pulled off something I've never done before. We got to have Mr. Joel Geis and Chris Hanna join us, which was very, very cool. We did a version of Pink Floyd The Wall. If you haven't seen that, I've archived all of my shows on YouTube. I think you can see them on Facebook too, but if you go to my YouTube page, Jeremy Buck Music, you can check it out there. But so I think what we're going to do right now is it's time to do something special I started doing a while back, and it's called Request and Dedication. That's right, just like the old-fashioned Casey Kasem show that I grew up with every Sunday, the Top 40. My favorite part, one of my favorite parts was the Request and Dedication, where he read a letter aloud and kind of put a different meaning or a different spin on the song. And I feel like since we're all kind of quarantined at home, this is a way for me to bring some of you guys into the show, because that's my goal, because I want this to be interactive. This is not just like a television show. This is a live show. So we want to be as interactive as we can right now, because this is a new medium, and we're exploring it right now and having a great time. So with that said, this Request and Dedication is brought to you by the lovely Susan Newell. That's right. Susan's a great friend of ours, and she's from Arizona. And she wants to dedicate a song to her lovely daughter, Ashley. So I'm going to read to you real quick what Susan wrote to me right now for the Request and Dedication. Dear Jeremy, I would like to dedicate the song, You Are a Star, to my beautiful shining star, Ashley Rose. She is my fabulous daughter. I'm so very proud of the beautiful woman she is. She is a wife and a mother to my adorable grandchildren, Melody and Preston. She is also a very busy businesswoman and juggles everything with such grace and love. Ashley has been my shining star since the day she was born 34 years ago today. Happy birthday, Ashley Rose. Love, Susan Newell, a.k.a. Mom. Wow. Aww. Happy birthday, Ashley. What a beautiful tribute, Susan. Thank you for sharing that. That was really, really awesome. Thank you so much for that beautiful thing. I'm going to try to do this song for you. It's called You Are a Star, in honor of Susan and Ashley. Real quick, though, we should bonsai that one, because that was incredible, Susan. Thank you. That was like very, very beautiful. If you guys do want to have a request and dedication of your own, feel free to send me a private message and let me know if you've got a story that you want to share with me, and I'll try to fit it in. Like I said, I want this to be a part of the show. So thank you, Susan, for being brave and dedicating that beautiful text to your daughter, Ashley. So cheers, Ashley. Much love. Bonsai! 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 All right. You Are a Star. can we live? How can we die? Why don't we wait here and wonder why? What do you have that you just can't hide? Why do I know in my heart deep inside how long I have waited? I've never been so dedicated for love. You're a star, make a wish upon you now. You're a star, make a wish upon you now. You're a star, make a wish upon you now. You're a star, make a wish upon you. Where you can give when you don't even try. Your gift has no limits but the sky. And if I had a wish that came true tonight, I'd be the switch that would turn on your light. How long I have waited, I've never been so dedicated to love. You're a star, make a wish upon you now. You're a star, make a wish upon you now. You're a star, make a wish upon you now. You're a star, make a wish upon you. It's sometimes crazy, you think that maybe I say woo, I say woo, I say ah. But even if crazy, you still amaze me. I say woo. Where you can give, you don't even try. Your gift has no limits but the sky. And if I had a wish that came true tonight, I mean the switch that would turn on your light. I wanna turn on your light. I wanna turn on your light. You're a star, make a wish upon you now. You are a star, make a wish upon you now. You are a star, make a wish upon you now. You are a star, make a wish upon you. Wish upon you, wish upon you now. Thank you very much. Wow, I have not done that one for a really, really long time. Thank you, Susan, for sparking that energy, that creative juice there. I have to start doing that one some more. You know, we did a video for that song, and that song really, to me, I wrote for, and this was, gosh, how many years ago has this been when we released that? It's probably been 8 or 9 years ago, but my idea behind that song, You Are a Star, is the stars aren't the celebrities or the NBA basketball players. Not that there's anything wrong with those guys, but it's literally right now, this pandemic has proven who the people that we depend on the most are. Our family, our mothers, our fathers, the nurses, the doctors, our first responders, firefighters, paramedics, the military, teachers, everyone that's working right now in the grocery stores and the pharmacists and the pharmacies and the truck drivers delivering all the food supply. I mean, literally, we're seeing right now what I was trying to, promote or shed light on as far as what I've seen for a long time, the importance that everyone has in this world. And we need to make that a very we just need to love more. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no harm in that. It's easy to do, and actually you'll find when you love some more, you get a lot more love back. So that song goes out to all of you guys that are still putting your life on the line every day for us while we're in this pandemic. So stay safe and thank you. And that calls for a bonsai. 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 All right. So this is I want to do a very special thing right now. It's Memorial Weekend coming up on Monday, and in the past, Memorial Weekend's always been that 3-day weekend where everybody goes out and they get wasted, they get drunk, we have a great time, and that's what it's all about, to hang out with your friends and family and enjoy it. But a lot of time what goes missing is a lot of the sacrifices that have been made for this particular joy that we get to have. So I wrote a song, I forget, I'm getting old. It's my birthday too coming up. I'm vintage 74 right now, so 1974 is my birth year. Yes, I'm giving a lot away, but anyway, it's hard to remember everything and the songs that I've written. But basically, I wrote a song called Soldier Song, One More Tomorrow. I was having some drinks several years ago with a friend of mine, Eric Silverling, who is in the military, and we were having some discussions, political discussions about, wow, when you see the leadership and the kind of decisions that are thrown at you that you don't have any part of when you're in the military, but it's very important that you follow the system, because if you don't follow the system, it's not going to work. Regardless of what your ideology is, it's a very difficult discipline, and I thought that was very profound, and that there's certain situations you get yourself in, like, should I do this, should I not do that? In the military, you kind of have to do it in order to make this happen. So I want to just dedicate this next song to all of the men and women in the armed service who have risked their life and to protect our freedoms and to protect this country, and really I know they're doing it for us. There may be political battles going on, and unfortunately there's not much we can do about that, but the people that do sign up and serve their country, I know they're doing it with their heart, because that's what they're about. So I want to say thank you to you guys, and I want to hope you guys are all safe, and I appreciate your service. So I'm going to play a song for you right now called Soldier Song. It's been requested several times. I'd like to throw a shout out to a couple friends of mine actually from my high school. I was in the drum line with Matthew Riley, and Matthew's still serving. Thank you, brother, for your service. He's requested this song several times. So Matt Riley, I mentioned my friend last week, Chris Kurtz, who I think is watching right now. We had art class together. He served over in Iraq for almost 7 years. So thank you, Chris, for your loyalty. Bill Kay down in Carlsbad, I know that you serve. Thank you, and Ariane Kozak as well. Thank you for your service. And also Kobe Short, if you're watching, I played sports with him back in Bedford, and that guy just keeps rising the ladder. And there's just so many people that I know that have been in the military. My cousin David Buck, thank you for your service. It's hard to mention every one of them. I got to mention Scott Butts, my brother-in-law, or actually my stepbrother, and Chuck Butts. Thank you guys, and everyone that's been a part of this. So I'm going to do this song. I did a video for it. It featured Heath Francis. We put it together, and I released it Memorial Weekend about 8 years ago, I think. And so I kind of revamped a little bit of the video, and I'm going to try to just do a little justice. I'm just going to do it solo piano this time. But thank you guys, and much love. Bonsai! 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 Well, he said his goodbye as he sent her a letter, but he got no reply. It didn't make it much better. You could see through his eyes he was lost and oh so alone. As he set out to fight for this land of the free, well, he would see such sights that would haunt you and me. And every single night he was scared and felt so confused. He said, if God made this world for us all here to be, why are we killing one another for another to be free. It's all so messed up, and it just makes no sense to me. But I will stay, and I will fall, and I will stay and fight for tomorrow. I hope there's a way to not feel such sorrow. So I will pray for one more tomorrow. Well, I'm thinking about my friends watching ESPN and playing fantasy football and drinking whiskey again. And I wonder if they even give a damn about where I am. Now it's time to throw on my pack, take a rifle off the rack. Never known if this time will I ever come back, as I go out and get shot at while I hide behind some sacks full of sand. But I will stay, and I will fall, and I will stay and fight for tomorrow. I hope there's a way to not feel so hollow. So I will pray for one more tomorrow. So I will pray for one more tomorrow. Love you guys. Bonsai. 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 All right. All right. Sorry, I didn't mean to make it all emotional there, but you guys, everybody means the world to me. So my job as an artist is to hopefully make you feel something and make you appreciate something that you didn't once before. So hopefully that happened this time. And I truly appreciate each and every one of you guys spending your Friday nights with me. It means the world to me. And to try to pick this thing back up a little bit, because I'm emotional about this whole moment. I've invited a very special guest to join us tonight for the first time. Yes, it's a very good friend of mine that I've known for 23 years. So ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together tonight for our featured guest. Yes, our featured guest, Mr. Mosey, MD. Yeah! That's right on. Mosey is amazing. Probably one of the most talented musicians that I've ever met in my life. I met Mosey almost 23 years ago when he was playing with John Mellencamp band. He was a keyboardist for John Mellencamp. You can see a little footage of him here right there rocking out at Farm Aid. We met him. He became my mentor. I had never really worked in a recording studio before, and he had a small studio set up in his apartment, and he basically said, hey, I want to teach you how to use this thing. And so he taught me how to use it and just was so there for me spiritually, creatively, that we were able to share a special bond in music. And to this day, we continue to share that bond. And we got to play the Jimmy Kimmel Show with Snoop Dogg and Morris Day because Mo wrote that song for him, and he invited me to be a part of that. And, you know, just the guy is an amazing person. He's an amazing musician. And I just, I love him to death, and it's great to have him here tonight to do a special song that we wrote together a few years ago. We released it on Valentine's Day. We shot a music video for it and everything. And I don't think this song has quite gotten the love that it deserves because what this song is all about is more love. That's what the whole thing is about, is more love. And that's what we wrote about. And we're going to try to do it justice right now because it's hard to do this song without him because we wrote it together. And so I'd like to invite my good friend, Mr. Mosey, onto the stage right now. That's right. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, yes, I would like to pull up to the stage Mr. Mosey.
Yeah. Let's do this.
Hit B on the ATM switcher. Here we go. We're going to get this one of these days, I promise.
The only thing we need is more love, more love, more love, more love, more love. The only thing we need is more love, more love, more love, more love, more love. The only thing we need is more love, more love, more love, more love, more love. The only thing we need is more love, more love, more love, more love, more love. The only thing we need is more.
With all this energy, I need some positive vibes to get that into me. Don't need no enemies. Why you wanna disrespect me? Direct or indirectly. Why can't you just accept me? Isn't that what you're expecting?
I'm just a man, doing exactly what you do. And bit from my hands, my future stands true too. Got us all focused on things that misdirect us. The answer to the question is the only thing we need is more love, more love, more love, more love, more love. The only thing we need is more love, more love, more love, more love, more love. The only thing we need is more love, more love, more love, more love, more love. The only thing we need is more love, more love, more love, more love, more love. The only thing we need is more.
Namaste is a word that truly demonstrates we're all connected to our souls like an interstate. And every mile we're a minute closer to the fate of our actions. Will they fill with love or fill with hate?
Do you understand? We're living in a different time. If you wanna advance, we gotta have a different mind. We can make a difference only if we work together just to try to make it better. Cause the only thing we need is more love, more love, more love. The only thing we need is more love, more love, more love. The only thing we need is more love, more love, more love. The only thing we need is more love, more love, more love. The only thing we need is from the needy to the greedy. When the sun goes up to when the sun goes down. White, black, yellow, brown, yeah, we all get down. Don't matter to me what color I see. You can be who you be and I'm still gonna eat. You can be another creed, we still gonna meet. You can be just like me and still can't cheat. But I'm all about peace for myself and my brothers. Showing respect to myself and the others. It's like a gift back when you flip that. Start to lift that spirit and you start to discover. We want the same thing. Have a little money just to maintain. But when it gets rough and we get stuck, man.
The only thing we need is more love, more love, more love, more love, more love. The only thing we need is more love, more love, more love, more love. The only thing we need is more love, more love, more love, more love. The only thing we need is more love, more love, more love, more love. The only thing we need is 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 more love. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together, Mr. Mosey. That was awesome, brother. Great work, man. Great work.
We did it. We did it. One more time for Mosey, everybody. Yes, yes. All right, you know what time it is right now? You know what time it is right now? It's time for Ask Me Something. That's right. Get to the boards, everybody. Get your thumbs and type and ask me a few questions. We've got a little bit of time to answer a few questions. This is the time we try to bring you guys into the show. So let me know what you got. We got some birthdays in the house too. Got some birthdays in the house. Let's see who the birthdays are here. That's right. We had, May 19th, Kevin Kapler, my brother from another mother. Happy birthday, Kevin. And we had Che Rivera, actually Bees, actually The Rock, also known as Kenneth Armstrong, brother of mine that I was in a drumline with. He was a roommate for a while back in Stone Carnival days. Bees, Che, The Rock, Kenneth Armstrong. Happy birthday, brother. And then today, Ashley Luden, who had the beautiful request and dedication from her mother, and Sean Cothran from LaPorte in the house. Happy birthday today, brother. That's awesome. And then tomorrow, we have Chantel Cutgrass, all the way from Idaho. Happy birthday, Chantel. And Sarah D., the musical genius. Sarah D., yes, a lot of South Bay people know her. Check her out, sarahd.com. Such a sweet soul, great art. She's truly an artist. I love her. So happy birthday, Sarah, tomorrow. And then, well, I guess I'll go ahead and say it. My birthday is on May 26th, so we'll celebrate it today, and we'll celebrate it next week too, because, you know, when you get to be vintage like this, you got to take advantage the whole week. We celebrate the whole week. So bonsai, everybody. Bonsai. 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 That's right. Bonsai. All right. What do we got here? What kind of questions we got here, my love? Some good ones, I'm sure.
We got one from Claudia Bergman.
Oh, Claudia Berman. Thanks for asking, Claudia, I think.
When Jeremy is not on camera and relaxing at home, now that his mohawk is epic, does he wear it on a ponytail or a man bun or down or the hawk every day?
I'm not sure what you call it the way I wear it through the week. It should never be seen in public, I'll just put it that way. I'm surprised I still have a wife living with me. My daughter's even unsure what in the world's going on with my hair during the week. So, and we did trim the sides today a little bit. My wife is, like I said, she is a woman of many, many talents. She trimmed me up there. I did not touch the length. As you can tell, if you didn't notice, I think if you go back 10 weeks ago, you can see it was still pretty good then, but now it's completely, as Claudia said, epic. And I'm just kind of going for it. You guys, let me know, should I keep the hawk or should I cut it? Let me know. Should I let it go as tall as it can go in this COVID era, or should I cut it? Just, you know, let me know. We're getting a feel for it. Not that I'm going to do what you guys say, because that's the rock and roll way, but sometimes it's good to know, just get you guys started. So thanks, Claudia. It's really not a sight to be seen.
Colette says you need a cut.
Colette says I need a cut. Thank you, Colette.
Next question is from Debbie Dwaha.
Debbie Doron. Yes, Debbie.
Why did you start doing the helmet things in your show?
The helmet thing in my show. Well, a lot of you people haven't seen the helmet. I mean, a lot of you have probably seen. If you guys are watching this, you've seen the helmets, or like, why in the hell would you be watching the show because you don't even know who I am? But if you don't know who I am, there's a moment in the show where I play the helmets. And actually, Susan Stewart asked me this same question, very similar, how this whole thing got started. So I was in a band before many years ago called Stone Carnival. My brothers, literally, we grew up together. We had a band, and we sat around one night thinking of like what kind of gimmicks we could do to get people involved, and I thought, you know what? I could play a drum solo on people's heads, and they looked at me like all weird. I said, no, check it out. I have some motorcycle helmets. You know, why don't you guys put some motorcycle helmets on, get some pots and pans, and we'll do a whole solo. So that's kind of where it started. It started with Stone Carnival, and then it's evolved. And when I moved to California, I didn't have any motorcycle helmets, so I went up on Sunset. There was an Army surplus store. I guess it's Memorial Weekend. But it was many years ago, and I bought a couple Army helmets, old tin-sounding Army helmets. Next episode, maybe I'll even try to play them next episode. I might have to have my wife wear the helmets because it's tough virtually wearing the helmets. We'll have to see. Maybe you guys can take a picture of me playing your heads or something like that. But anyway, yeah, it started from there, and so I started using the old Army helmets, and it became, you know, it's a gimmick, it's entertainment, you know, that's what I'm here to do. It's like professional wrestling and rock and roll, like they all kind of mix in one middle, and so, you know, for many, many years I've been playing the bars, and the bars are a bunch of people going to get drinks, and they don't really care about the music, so you have to really pull them in. So it was one of those things to get people's attention, and it does just that. But it's become kind of an epic moment, and those of you guys that have been with me through this whole journey, I appreciate it, and you've seen it many times, and I'm going to keep going because why not? It's unique and different. So thank you, Debbie.
All right, the next question is from Shawnee Healy. And
Sean Healy.
Yes, and she wants to know.
Shauna Healy or
Charlie Healy.
Charlie Healy. Charlie. Okay, Charlie. Sorry. Charlie. Thank you.
How many instruments do you play?
At once? Or I pretty much play everything, but none of them very well. So, I mean, you put an instrument in front of me, I'm going to mess around with it, and I'm going to get some kind of sound out of it. It probably won't be the ethical way to play something, but I will get something out of it. But, you know, I would say my strongest, when I started with the drums back when I was younger, so this is kind of the instrument of choice. And then I love the piano and the keyboard and guitar. And I, you know, actually played the saxophone back in the day, but I don't really know how to play that anymore. I mean, I'd sound like a dead goat, and sometimes that's useful. It just depends on what you need it to do. But other than that, that's kind of my core. I slap at a bass a little bit, but not much. But anyway, I hope that answered your question. Thanks for asking. One more?
There's a comment from Tim Doran, and he says, Tyler remembers driving behind the mini van with your mohawk hanging out the window.
Yes, the Red Rocket. For those of you that knew me when I had a Red Rocket, you know what's cool? Is I picked my wife up, well, she wasn't my wife, but the first date was in a red minivan, and I picked her up in that red minivan, and you know what, it's saying a lot about her. Because I think that was the only person I ever picked up in the red minivan, and that's usually when people call for help, but I'm lucky that she stayed with me. But the red minivan, yes, there was a lot of good parties in that red minivan. It got me to a lot of places safely, and I had to retire that red minivan, and I donated it, but I did take some pictures, and I plan to make a t-shirt. By the way, if you guys like the t-shirt Mosey was wearing, I'm doing something different right now. I just created some t-shirts. You guys are available to pick those up. You can go to my website, jeremybuck.com/shirts, or jeremybuck.com. There's a little menu item up there that says shirts. Click on that, and they'll print them for you and send them out to you. I want to thank Shannon Doron for helping me with that today. It was an idea I kind of woke up from. I said, hey, let's put some shirts out, you know. I'm feeling the festive love. So thank you, Shannon. If you guys want to support, check it out. You can go to my website, and they're a little behind on printing. It'll take a couple weeks, but it's a way that you can support me and also kind of share the love. So thank you for that. I think that's the last question. Are we ready to go? You got one more question?
So we want to add that to the Connie Sue Burley wants to wish a happy 41st wedding anniversary to the big brother Greg and sister-in-law Cindy.
Yes, Greg. Awesome, guys. Congratulations. 41st? 41 years? Is that what you said?
41.
41. 41. The Huskies up there in Idaho, you guys are, you're like gold. You're like the golden Idahoans. And thank you guys for all the love and support, and happy anniversary to you guys. I hope it's wonderful, and thank you, Connie, for bringing that up. That's a beautiful gesture, and thank you for watching. And by the way, Connie and Susan Stewart, I forgot to put it up, but you guys did request more love. I don't know if we got that in, but I want to say thank you for requesting that song now. So we're going to do another song here. This has been requested many times, so many times that I had to write it down who requested it. This is, this song right here goes out to Matthew Doring, also known as Tree Sap back there, watching in Indiana, brother. Thank you for watching, man. I really appreciate it. Linda Falcone, Tony Serafino. Yes, I know Tony. He was from his bartending days at the Sharks Cove. You got a wonderful family, man. Thank you guys for watching and support. Doug Harker, watching all the way from Canada. We became friends because of this exact song. So thank you for reaching out all the time, Doug, and staying in touch. I appreciate it. And Liliana Dents. Liliana, this is your dancing song, so hopefully you're going to get up and dance. And you guys can share some pictures too. If you guys are having fun right now, you know, snap a picture, share it in the feed. Show me what you're working with, you know? Like, are you guys watching this on the big screen? Do you have an iPad set up? Like, how are you guys taking in this content? Because maybe that can help me feature some new stuff. So, again, thank you guys for the questions. Thank you for the love and support. We're going to get the song going here. This is a fun one called Turn My Ship Around. I'm a joke at every party. Can't keep my head above the ground. Seems like everybody tries to bring me down. I'm gonna turn my ship around. I'm gonna turn my ship around. I try to speak but no one listens. It's like I never made a sound. Seems like everybody tries to shut me down. I'm gonna turn my ship around. I'm gonna turn my ship around, round, 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 round. I do my best for no good reason. No one cares what I'm about. Seems like everybody tries to bring me down. I'm gonna turn my ship around. No one dares to try and please me. It's like I'm lost and never found. Seems like everybody tries to bring me down. I'm gonna turn my ship around. I'm gonna turn my ship around. Turn this 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 ship around. How you guys feeling out there at home tonight? You guys feeling good? Are you feeling the love? We're gonna break it down and get funky with it right now. Turn this ship around. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you guys so very much. Wow. What a beautiful evening it's been. Thank you guys so very, very much for being with me on this Friday night. I can't believe it's been episode 10. I will be back next week, but I want to let you guys know that this Sunday, May 24th, I'm doing a special show called Springfest, another online show that you guys can watch for free. It starts at 12 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time and goes to about 7:30 p.m. I'm going to go on probably about 6:15 p.m. I know it's very confusing. I shouted that a lot of times. 6:15 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time out here, California time. I'm going to go on straight from the Chateau. I'm going to pipe into that feed, but there's some great musicians playing, and it's basically trying to be the celebration that we used to have on the weekends, on the Memorial Weekend down at the pier, like the fiestas and stuff. But this is a totally different organization. This is by Hermosa One. It's a website that's bringing you a lot of great support for musicians and for also for great, basically musicians and all sorts of local businesses and stuff. They're letting everybody know what's available. And so this is sort of a little festival to showcase music and also showcase local businesses and how we can support them in every way. And I want to just say thanks to Sky One, who's sponsoring this for them as well. So it's called Springfest. You guys can watch it at hermosa1.com. Also, if you get lost, go to my website. I'll have a link for it. Or go to my Facebook page. The feed will be there. They do have a Facebook page as well, Hermosa One, Facebook Hermosa One. So check it out, but go to hermosa1.com this Sunday, May 24th, from 12 noon to about 8 o'clock. We'll be rocking. There'll be live music all day long. So again, hope you guys tune in. So we're going to, I was getting ready to basically end on that last song, but I feel like it's Friday night. Like we did a lot of work here. And I think that it's time to do one final song for you guys tonight. So hope you guys enjoyed this tonight. Anything I should know in the comments, my love? Everything good? Like anything special going on right now before we end this show?
Oh, maybe it's time to ask for the request for next
That's
week.
right. That's right. See? So again, if you guys do me a favor, you guys can ask me, or actually don't ask me, just tell me what song you guys want to hear. What song you guys want to hear, and tell me why. Put it in the comments, because we do go through these and try to find what we're going to do for our next set, and something that would be interesting. So let me know what you guys want to hear. And also, if you do want to dedicate a song to somebody, a request and dedication, send me a personal message on Facebook and a little bit of info, like if it's your anniversary or birthday or just something special you want to do for somebody. Let me know what song that is, and we can talk about it, and we'll try to do a request and dedication for you in one of these episodes coming up. So again, I want to thank Susan Newell for doing that, and Brian Dean, who did it last week, and I hope you guys are enjoying those. It was a lot of fun for me too. So again, don't forget this weekend, Sunday, I'll be watching. I'll be back next Friday as well, every Friday, live at the Chateau Motel, 8:15 Pacific Daylight Time. I want to thank Mr. Mosey, our featured guest tonight. So I think it's time that maybe we bring him back to close out the show. What do you guys say? Yes.
Yes.
I thought so. I thought so. All right, here we go. That's right. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for Mr. Mosey. There he is. And Mr. Christopher Hanna is a mystery guest, ladies and gentlemen. Yes. All right, take it away, Hanna.
Don't have to be beautiful to turn you on. Just need your body, baby, from dusk till dawn. Don't be experienced.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, get up for Mr. Mosey and Mr. Christopher Hanna. Wow, that was amazing. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. I'll be back next Friday, 8:15 Pacific Daylight Time, live at the Chateau Motel. You guys are incredible. Be safe out there. Have a happy Memorial Weekend. I'm there with you. Much love to all you guys out there. Be safe. Peace. I'm out. Thank you guys very much for watching the show. I hope you enjoyed it. If you would, please click on the subscribe button below. Also, every Friday night at 8:15 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, I'm going live from the Chateau Motel directly on my Facebook page. So you can go to facebook.com, Jeremy Buck Music, or you can check out the link in the description and join me next Friday and every Friday so you can comment, you can request songs, and we can hang out and have a good time. Otherwise, you can check back here within 24 hours after the broadcast, and I'll be uploading the archive footage here. So again, thank you guys very much for all the love and support. Hope you're enjoying the music and staying safe out there. Peace.